Good morning, Newman Smith. I'm Dr. Jimenez, the proud principal of Newman Smith High School, where our mission is to graduate all scholars to be college, career, or military ready without remediation. And scholars, we are flying toward graduation this Saturday. Seniors, you should have received a packet last night to tell you it's a 2-pager. It tells you everything that you need to know about graduation. And don't forget, we have graduation rehearsal. So I'm going to have Mr. Cedillo come over and tell you just a little bit about that, and then we'll do our word of the day, quote of the day, and have our very special guest on the news.
Thank you, Dr. J. Good morning, scholars. So as far as our graduation rehearsal, we are having that this Friday, 10:30 a.m. You best bet is to go ahead and park around the PAC, the theater, the Performing Arts Center there. You'll enter through those doors. You will check in. We're actually going to do it about as close to an actual graduation as possible. You will come in. You will get a card handed to you. It'll have a number very similar to what you will get on Saturday when you come bright and early to UNT. We'll be in the PAC for about 30 minutes. We're going to walk through what it's going to look like. You will actually be able to see pictures. I was not able to get video for you all, but very similar to our graduates from last year, I was able to get pictures. So you will see and go through the entire process as you walk in up to the point that you walk out. We say bye and congratulations. So we'll have that once again, 10:30 a.m. in the PAC on Friday morning. Don't miss it. If you do, you'll miss out on a lot of very good information and you may not know what to do. So make sure you show up on time.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Cedillo. Okay. Our word of the day is omnipotent. It's an adjective, or omnipotent is how I used to say it. It means almighty and all powerful. The sample sentence is gods are omnipotent beings who can control human destiny. That is our sample sentence and our SAT word of the day. Our quote from one of my favorite books, remember Dr. Pritchett, Hard Optimism, is from John M. Shanahan. If you don't bring Paris with you, you won't find it there. I wonder what that means. I'll let you think about it. So bring your positivity with you. Well, scholars, for today, Tuesday, we are in exam periods and we have classes afterward your exams that, remember, you can't miss those classes or you could absence fail. You only get a certain amount. So unfortunately, we're doing exams in the morning. It still means you must attend those afternoon classes because those still count toward absence failing at the end of the year. So if you're exempt from your exam, seniors, you don't come in the morning, but unless you have zero absences and you know you are good to go, you need to be here in the afternoon because those classes still count toward. All right, so go in your email and check for that packet. But we have 2 very special guests on our news this week, and it is so exciting to have them here because they have worked for 4 years to achieve this goal. And today's special guest is the class of 2022 Salutatorian, Anoushka Reed.
Good morning. So I'll be giving my speech this Saturday at graduation. I'm very nervous about that, but I have received questions like what's some advice I could give for someone who seeks to, I guess, be towards the top of their class, maybe if not first or second, just towards the top. So other than the obvious advice I'd give besides just straight up studying, I think the most important thing to me is giving yourself some time to breathe and enjoy the things that you like to do. And that's probably not studying. Like I don't find much joy in studying. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not fun until I get the gratification afterwards. But just enjoying things. Like I'm in marching band. I love drumming. That's very important to me. And if I didn't have that, I don't think I'd have the stamina I do to continue with my studies.
Wow. So marching band and percussion is kind of your reward for the studying that you do. That's incredible. Anoushka, you did say, if you have a desire to be in this top 2 or in the top 10, something that we see happen with underclassmen is they get senioritis at the end of every year. How did you combat, not getting freshmanitis and sophomoritis? Like, how did you finish strong every year? What is it that kept you going?
Well, I definitely had my senioritis every single year, but I guess what helped me get over it is I literally counted down the days. I was like, if I can push out this last 2 weeks of school, I have the whole summer. I'm fine. So just kind of telling yourself that if you study for this and you get it over with, you'll thank yourself later. So.
And what are you most excited? I know you mentioned being nervous about Saturday's speech, yes. But I've read your speech, Anoushka, and I think it is something that every scholar needs to hear. Or what are you excited about the message that you're going to share on Saturday?
Well, that's a tough question. I'm excited. Let's see. I'm not really sure.
Well, someone as humble as you, but folks, I'm excited because I've read her speech and it's about kindness and thankfulness. And Anoushka, I think that you have just the right spirit to deliver that message. And scholars, I think you're going to love what she has to say. Now, next steps for you before we let you go. You're going to NYU, which is in New York City. Yes. We're Broadway, museums. I mean, it's a completely different place than Texas. So what are you excited about attending NYU?
Very excited to meet the diversity there. It's part of the reason I kind of wanted to go out into the city. I know there's a lot of different kinds of people from all over the world, and I'm just really excited to meet that, honestly.
Well, Anoushka, I just want you to know that not only are we proud that you're our salutatorian, I'm just proud that you exhibit our 5 pillars every day. And I hope that once you get to NYU, that you will not forget Newman Smith High School. Well, let's close out. Scholars, we're going to bring Mr. Cedillo back. We're also going to share with you a video about Anoushka that we shared at Senior Walk to kind of give you the history, what our teachers say about her, because I can't think of 2 better folks to give you advice about moving forward than the top 2 in the class of 22. So we love you. We think you're great. Remember, character counts, and make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.